Okay, I've been carving this down. My batteries died on the camera, so there was a little bit of a lapse time there. All I did was I masking taped this off and dyed with alcohol and hit the leather with the hammer. And the gum tragacanth is what we're using as a slicking agent. It's a polysaccharide similar to gum arabic, and it's the real old time way of doing it, and a lot of people either don't know this or won't share the information with you. Maybe if you're looking around, it's kind of a mistaken way of doing it, but a lot of shoemakers just will do the wetting and the hammering down part, but then they just use wax to slick with. So wax fills up the grain and doesn't do as good a job. This actually gets hard because it's similar to like sugar kind of. The polymer gets burnished when you rub it back and forth, and it actually makes like a hard finished quality. And I did that one time, and then I carved the sole down a little bit more, and it made it easier to carve because the leather got harder, so you can sort of scrape the knife along. Um, Here is my edge tool that I made myself out of rock maple. You can buy beautiful edging irons, finishing irons from Arford Enterprises in London, not in London, but in England. And it's kind of expensive to get a set of them, but the advantage is that with the proper tools, you're really doing it the right way, and you can heat them up and combine the heat with the slicking to really form the leather a lot. But this is the cold method, so there's no heat, but you can absolutely make a beautiful finished edge. And I was also sanding the heel with this sandpaper around a piece of wood. And one other note, when applying a rubber heel, it probably is better to have like a machine to grind the rubber down, like a belt sander that you can mount on your workbench. But if you were doing all old-fashioned work with nothing but leather, you can absolutely do everything without a power tool. But when it comes to like sanding rubber heels and things, basically everyone uses like a 5-in-1 machine or one of those shoe repair machines, or on a smaller scale, like a belt sanding machine for doing rubber. So, but if you're like a home hobbyist crafting kind of person, you can do a lot with sandpaper wrapped around a piece of wood. You just need to make sure it's really good sandpaper. Like this kind is good stuff. Norton. It's really has a sharp cutting quality to it. It goes through things well. All right. So I'm going to dye this edge. I'm going to dye the waist, and then I'm going to slick it